finally.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Finally.
Alright,
I don't know what's the
okay.
problem.
Yes, alright. I
Yeah,
had a video
anyway.
class just before your class. It was okay. My
Yeah,
student could hear me. That's why I was wondering.
yes,
Right,
right.
but yeah, at
Because
least.
I recently changed my Bluetooth headset. Yeah, because
Ah,
my older one, sometimes there was disconnecting, unexpected disconnecting. And then last
ah,
time I ruined my class, so I changed
ah,
my Bluetooth, and then today is the first time that I use this
ah.
Bluetooth. So there is some control that I didn't know
Mm,
how to match the class.
mm, I
Okay, anyway,
see.
it's okay. So can you hear me clearly?
Yes,
Okay, very
I can
good.
hear very well. Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. At least I think your new earphone is really good.
Yes, right. Thank you.
Mm,
Yeah.
right. Okay. Yes. Well, then, how's your day?
Today,
Mm,
yeah, today is Tuesday, but
nice.
it's the people the our new Lunar years is
Mhm.
approaching actually.
Right.
So some of my team members and then my company members already they took day off. They take day off.
Really?
Yeah, for someone who their hometowns are far from Seoul, or
Mm.
even they want some of them want to go to abroad during the holidays, so
Mm.
they take their day off. Yeah.
I see. How about you? What will you do?
Unfortunately, I have to go on a business trip again.
Uh,
Actually,
uh,
on Saturday to Dubai for another
I
exhibition and
see.
then to meet my partners.
Oh, where?
Dubai, Arab Emirates. Yeah,
Dubai. That's why it's not their holiday there.
yeah.
Yes. Okay. Well, then, do you have anything else to share with me?
Nothing special.
Okay. What's
Yeah.
the article for today's class?
Today, I'd like to discuss the number. Where let's go. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
the number 940.
9:40. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
What's the
okay.
crowd
World
is
news.
that?
Yeah. So could
940,
you?
940.
Yeah. World news.
Yeah, world news. Yes, right.
Yes. Okay. Right. So could you please tell me something about this?
Yeah. Andrews loss of stone slabs line. Hong Kong's hillside. Just a few spots of green are visible amid a vast expanse of gray bricks engraved with Chinese characters. These slopes are home to thousands of Hong Kongers, were their earthly remains and needs. For his new photo series, Dead Space, photographer Finbarry Perlon visited nearly all of the city's cemeteries, capturing the sheer density of graves and the mountainous urban terrain surrounding them. Some of his most striking photos show cemeteries in the foreground. Their small rectangular gravestones lined up in neat ordered rows, while skyscrapers loom behind. I was trying to portray the relationship between the living and the dead in one composition, said Fallon, who used the telephoto zoom lens to compress the foreground and background together to create a flattened effect. He also used the drone to take aerial shots, helping to show the striking magnitude of the cemeteries. In some shots, visitors climbing the steep hillside stairs appear like tiny specks in a sea of gravestones. I really wanted to show the monumentality and how it's almost like a landscape behind the scale of a building. So juxtaposing the scale of the human against this enormous landscape. Fallon said in a phone interview, Fallon, who lives in Singapore, started work on the project after catching sight of a cemetery in one chain district while on vacation in Hong Kong. Intrigued by how the limits of physical space can shape how we live and die. He made several more trips to the city over the next 5 years to photograph what he calls the city's changing culture of death. That's all.
Right. Any questions about the vocabulary?
Everything is okay.
Okay, now let's move on. Who took the new photo series called Dead Space?
The photographer, Barry Fallon, he took
Mm-hmm.
the photograph.
Right. And what do some of his most striking photos show? Hmm.
Some of his most striking photo shows cemeteries in the foreground. There are small rectangular gravestones lined up in neat ordered rows, while skyscrapers loom behind.
Right. And what did Fallon say in a phone interview?
In the phone interview, she said she was trying to portray the relationship between the living and dead in one composition.
Right. So, what do you think about this picture of gravestones covering vast mountains?
Yeah, actually, it looks, uh, just in my view, it looks ugly because it
Yes.
ruined the nature and the mountains
Mm.
view by the
Mhm.
human's grave. So actually, in Korea, we used to be like this. So when
Oh.
someone died, then we make some grave on the mountain, and then, as you know, Korea is a small country, and then there is
Right.
no, not enough space for all the
Mm.
people's stone and
Right.
gravestones.
Mhm.
So government and the lots of association campaign to we just make we don't need to that kind of yeah, stone grave. So recently,
Mm.
more than 90% of people die. Then we just burn burn the body and then make it grind, and then you
Mm.
just spread on the mountain or in the sea, or just someone who want to memory of them. They just put in a bottle and they
Bottle?
keep in the special place, not
Oh.
ruin the mountain anymore.
I see. Okay. What kind of bottle? Any bottle?
Not we have some kind of a place. It's a kind of a memorial memorial building. So if
Oh.
we pay some monthly maintenance fee to
Ah.
the building, then we can put the uh actually the barrel
Mm,
in the
I
building. Yeah,
see.
and then you
Is
can
it
write
okay?
down. Yeah, you can write down
Oh.
the yeah people's name and then his or her history.
Oh, I see. But can you bring that at home?
No,
Ah, no,
we
I
cannot
see.
bring that. We just keep that in
Okay.
that area
Ah.
more than 20, 30 years.
Mm, I see. Okay. And how do Koreans bury their? Ah, you mentioned
Yeah,
already.
yeah.
Right. Ah, okay. So, do you believe that when we die, our spirits live in another space of existence?
Actually, I don't believe in God and that I'm innocent.
Mm-hmm.
So I think if we die, then there is nothing
Mm-hmm.
happen. There is no soul or heaven or hell or universe, another universe. In my view, there is nothing left for the dead people. Everything
Mm.
just go to dark.
Mm, okay. So you don't believe in the idea of afterlife.
Yes, right.
Mm,
I hope there is some kind of afterlife or
afterlife.
heaven, and also even hell
Hell.
after
Ah.
die. If you can go and then if you can, on, mm, if you can think about yourself,
Mm.
then it'll be good. But actually, I don't believe that.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, you don't believe in that idea. So,
Yeah,
yes, of course. Yeah, you will just vanish. Just like
yeah,
that.
just vanish
Yes.
and nothing.
Just vanish.
Everything will be
Ah,
go in the
I
dark.
see. Right. For some people, they kept the body under the tree.
Yeah,
Yes. Is it still going on until now, until these days?
someone do that, someone, but
Still.
not majority,
Mm,
only minor.
I see. That's why for some people they buy a tree or a
Yeah,
space.
they pay,
Yes.
and then when they
Mm,
die, then they want to, yeah, be buried bottom of the, yeah, tree.
tree.
Yeah,
Why is that so?
maybe they think they can leave their DNA or even their soul
In the tree.
to tree in the tree
Ah.
by the tree's root. It will absorb the body or the
Ah.
energy, then they can
Mm.
live forever.
That's the reason why. Like I said, under the tree. Why under the tree? Yes. So that's the reason as well. Interesting. Right. Okay. Do you have any questions about this?
No, nothing, nothing. Everything is
Hmm.
okay.
You can still have a class with me on.
Sure, sure.
Okay,
On
okay.
Thursday.
Thursday, right? Okay, so on Thursday, yes, we're going to yes have a conversation with a new article. Okay.
Sure. Okay.
Right. Yes. Thank you so much, then. Bye
Yeah. Bye
bye.
bye.
Mhm.